So the big parlor game in Republican politics is trying to figure out what impact is Donald Trump having, who does he help in the Republican field, and who does he hurt. Now, obviously, Democrats think he hurts everybody, and they're looking forward to using Trump and piling on, trying to turn him into Todd Akin. But let's look at the reality on the ground. There's one candidate right now that benefits the most from Donald Trump's presence and outsized presence in this field right now, and that is Jeb Bush. He is the guy in the polls. Trump attacks him all the time. In some ways, that's helpful to Jeb. He pushes back on Trump. He looks like the only candidate pushing back on Trump. But the more important thing that he does is, as far as Jeb Bush is concerned, is Donald Trump sucks out the oxygen from all the other candidates. Even Scott Walker's announcement coming Monday, basically the co-front runner in this field right now, the guy leading Iowa, you can't call him anything other than that. And Donald Trump is overshadowing even that announcement. Without Trump, there would be a lot more buildup, a lot more chatter about the Walker candidacy. But think about the rest of the second tier, whether it's Rick Perry, whether it's Ted Cruz, whether it's Rand Paul. It is very difficult now for any of these candidates who have a shot at being top tier, getting at this nomination, chief alternative to Bush. They can't seem to find the space. So the next question is, it's not if, but when Trump falters and fails and he's sort of done and out of this race. I had somebody compare him to me today, that he's sort of the shark attack summer storyline of politics, in the same way that we cover a lot of shark attacks and then all of a sudden summer's over and the media no longer covers shark attacks. And Donald Trump, sort of the shark of the Republican field. When he gets out, where do his voters go? That's the most important part. And there's probably no candidate that wants Trump out more than the one candidate who's been the nicest to Trump overall, and that's Ted Cruz. Because when you think about the message that's resonating for Trump, anti-establishment, anti-Washington, the guy who's actually putting together that message is the guy that was on Meet the Press last week. Think about how many times he said Washington cartel. He has an anti-Washington message, Ted Cruz does, anti-establishment, willing to go after the leaders of the party, and yet he does it with a little more of a smile on his face. That's the guy who desperately needs Trump to get out and get out as soon as he can. Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and then click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.